St. John's, South Mount Pearl.
Mr. Speaker, the Atlantic Canada Opportunities Agency has felt the cut of the Conservative knife. Over 100 jobs eliminated, millions in grants slashed, regional development agencies starved. But Conservative patronage appointee Kevin McAdam still has his job, even while he spends years doing French, collecting a salary and living expenses from Canadian taxpayers. Mr. Speaker, the Public Service Commission ruled that this poor patronage broke the rules. So why is the Defence Minister's former aide still drawing a salary and living expenses from Canadian taxpayers?
The Honourable Prime Secretary to the Minister of International Trade.
Mr. Speaker, I answered this question yesterday. The answer is the same today. Mr. Speaker, this is not a political issue. But if the member wants to check the public court records, they state that the Commissioner found problems with the way the public service ran their hiring process, but did not find any political interference by ministers or political staff. In the meantime, Mr. Speaker, this matter is before the courts.
The Honourable Member for St. John's, South Mount Pearl.
This government's priority is to flood our TVs with government propaganda, spending tens of millions of dollars on ads, but cutting funding for Atlantic economic development. Mr. Speaker, no one believes there was no political interference. No one believes Kevin McAdam would have gotten his patronage post if he hadn't been a buddy of the Defence Minister. This Conservative government's defence comes from McAdam's court filings, hardly an objective source. Mr. Speaker, if they claim to have nothing to hide, will they now release the full report of the Public Service Commission?
The Honourable Parliamentary Secretary to the Minister of International Trade.
Mr. Speaker, this is the purview of the Public Service Commission, and if the honourable member would listen to what the Public Service Commissioner had to say, said very clearly they found problems with the way the public service ran the hiring process. He also very clearly said that they did not find any political interference by ministers or political staff. So I want to know where the honourable member is getting his information, because it's incorrect.